Hi everyone, it's Victoria Rooney. I'm here at the Grove Film Festival and I'm here with
Bonnie Harper.
So can you tell me a little bit about your documentary and the role you had in it?
Our documentary is named Sanctuary. It is about a farm that was converted to animal rescue. The founder was a Jewish farmer in Nazi Germany, and he escaped with the help of farm animals, and his grandson paid tribute to his memory by starting this sanctuary. So I am the producer, but I'm also the narrator, and I'm, I guess, an actor in it as well. But we wanted to tell the story because the sanctuary is actually in Lakewood, New Jersey. So, you know, sort of local if people, right? You know, they do take donations. People do bring by food or send money, you know, which is actually a really great thing. You know, the farmer actually holds down a job. They don't charge people to look at the animals. So aside from caring for the animals, they don't produce any income. They don't sell it. They don't sell eggs. They don't sell wool. They don't sell meat. You know, the animals live out their lives. And, you know, it's just a beautiful story. So we wanted people to see it.
Oh, for sure. So how did you become aware of this story?
Actually, it's sort of a funny little thing. I have a daughter who now is in her late 20s. And at the time, she had, you know, was just getting out of college. She and some friends were wandering around Chinatown and discovered a whole bunch of animals, chickens, geese, ducks. And they realized that these animals were being sold for slaughter. So they decided they're going to rescue an animal, and they bought a duckling, not realizing what exactly that means. I guess, you know, 22, I don't know. But my daughter brought this duckling home, and the concept originally was they would share. And the duck would go from home to home, but it actually never left our house because everyone else's parents were smarter than I was. But the ducklings actually grow very quickly, and it was an adult in about 6 weeks. So we also live in New York City, and ducks are not legal in New York City. It was a problem, and it's a female, and females are very loud. So we had some issues with neighbors and everything, and before the marshal came and took the duck away, we figured, you know what, let's try to do something. I'm actually involved in animal rescue, but with cats and dogs. So I have some connections, but not quite the usual assortment. But I had reached out to my community, and someone introduced us to Robert Schuster of Schuster's Farm in Lakewood. And we wound up bringing the duck to the farm. And then we kind of learned about all these other things, you know. And absolutely, it was quite a story, and it's such a beautiful place. And, you know, you see our film, and the animals are sweet, and they get along, and there's a lot of different kinds of animals. He has peacocks and emu and goats and sheep and dogs and, you know, just a huge range, a cow. I mean, you know, so really, you know, and you can see the animals like each other. It's actually very sweet.
Oh my gosh, that's going to definitely touch a lot of people for sure. So then how long did it take to actually film and put together the documentary?
Well, some of it, we had footage from years ago because, you know, of the duck as a duckling, and our experiences of moving her to the farm. And then what we did, we actually shot the film about 2 years ago. The current, in quotes, footage, we did in one day. But, you know, we got up really early. We were up at like 4 a.m. You know, you gotta get there with the sunrise. We were there when the sun set. We did some of the film indoors. You know, we interviewed the farmer, his helper, you know, but we ultimately, I you know, hard to say because, like I said, we had other footage.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a full day for sure. Yeah, no, definitely.
Crew. We had 3 cameras going, so yeah, no, it really. We had a lot going on, basically.
Oh my gosh, great. So what was then your favorite part about making this?
Oh my God, the animals, you know. That has to be the best.
That would be my favorite part.
Yeah, no, they're very sweet. And actually we shot in April, so a lot of the animals were having babies. So we got there and there were young, you know, goats, kids, there were lambs. Some of them were literally born like that morning or the day before, you know, and a lot of these animals they're not like human babies. They're not really the same kind of helpless. They get up almost immediately. They can walk around, but they're tiny. and they need to nurse and they need their mothers, and but they're running around almost immediately playing with their little friends and everything. It was sweet. It was cute.
Gosh, what a memory to have, for sure. So when doing this and after you put it out, what do you hope that the audience will take away from the documentary?
Some of it is we're actually hoping there's a certain level of cognizance about how farm animals are treated, what a great place this is, that a lot of animals in general, like humans, they want to thrive, they want to survive, they want to live with their families and their friends, and, I think, our food system has gotten so disconnected from everything, and it's honestly, it's bad. I mean, there's a lot of animal cruelty, and it's unnecessary. And so, we're hoping that there's definitely a realization. At the end of our movie, there are some stats about, what has happened, and it's kind of sobering. You think, wow, this is pretty amazing. So,
sure, that sounds beautiful. So, what does it have, like a social media? Where can we find it? A website or?
Well, actually, we are King Richard's Playmakers, so I mean that's one way to find out about it. We have been posting things about the film. Also, if you on Instagram, there's Schuster's Poultry Farm, which is about the farm itself. Or Robert Schuster is on Facebook, and I'm I'm Bonnie Harper. My co-producer and director is Eric Carlson. He's also on Facebook, and we're both on Instagram as well. So there's
you can check it out there. Great. Thank you so much for chatting. Best of luck. It sounds beautiful. Thank you.
Come on out and see what it's all about. Thank you again.
Thank you.